Welcome to the Funny Papers with Vance and Michelle. This is the Comedy Gang edition, reporting for Comedy Gang on God. It's your boy Vance Michelle. Let me get into the topic right now. You know, one of the topic that's hitting the headlines right now, because I see that Trevor Noah and Stephen Colbert have been making jokes about COVID-19 in their shows respectively from their homes, in their Instagram shows on the internet. And Taylor Tomlinson and Sam Morril too. You know, they got their shows called Couples Get Quarantined. Now I'm thinking, is it okay to make jokes about COVID-19? I'm sure you guys are thinking about that shit too. And I'm here to say my opinion on this shit is hell yes. Hell yes, I think it's okay to be doing jokes about COVID-19 as long as you're not being mean and personal and you're not insulting any motherfucker in the audience. Then it's okay to make these jokes, because humor is what gets us through these dark times, and laughter, and it brings us together. Even though, like, they was making jokes in the Holocaust, during the Holocaust, we've been making jokes on 9/11. We made jokes about SARS. Recently we've been making jokes about Kobe Bryant's death. And you know what's crazy? This shit is crazy how, you know, all of a sudden this world changed. But it shouldn't change the way how we laugh about things. And plus, most of us know that laughter comes from tragedy as well too. And I'm gonna end it all with this. You know, to find joy, to find real joy, you need to find joy in all things, including life and death. Moving on. I'm your boy Vance Michelle, and I got the funny papers. It's fresh on my desk. They just flew right in my window right today. So let me tell you what the fuck is going on and what's funny in Montreal. You know, if you go on IG, Instagram these days, you can't go into bars and you can't go into clubs these days. So you can go, but you can always go on your Instagram and you can follow Amarez. Yeah, you could follow Amarez. He got this Starry Night thing called, he got this thing on Instagram called Starry Nights, and it's with Amarez. So if you follow Amarez, then you'll be able to see that. And you know, you can also check out Josh Shapiro on Twitch and Zach Kick on Twitch. On God, yo, that's my boys. Comedy Gang in the building. Alright? And you can also follow Reese Turner, who has Studio Session on his Instagram. And also follow Battle of Wits on Instagram. And that will link you to Battle of Wits on YouTube. Because these are some funny things that's happening in Montreal as of right now. As of right I speak, right? Because that's what it says on the goddamn funny papers. What else is saying? It's also saying follow Serena Simone Comedy on Instagram. Yeah, because she got the Cosmic Show popping, and that shit is lit, because it got burlesque and comedy and poetry and a whole lot of, it got a whole lot of other things too. So you might want to go check that out. That's daily on Sundays. Follow Serena Simone Comedy on that. I see a lot of people doing their thing on the internet recently, like they having Zoom shows. And they doing shows on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and that makes me want to think, like, start my OnlyFans. I'm about to have my OnlyFans popping. I'm about to have my own OnlyFans. Yeah. Have my own OnlyFans. Have a late night sessions with Vito Blaze. It's just me in the dark and a bowl of popcorn, and naked with socks. That'll be a good OnlyFans. Hit me up for that. Or I can search my own Twitch.com. But I suck at Call of Duty though, because I have trouble like aiming. I don't know how to aim in that shooting game. It's crazy. It's not like Duck Hunt. Remember Duck Hunt in Nintendo? I used to play that shit. I'm the shit in Duck Hunt. I done started Twitch with me, and motherfuckers can watch me playing Duck Hunt. That'll be dope. So yeah, coming soon. You know, Duck Hunt Twitch, me on Twitch.com, and I'm playing Duck Hunt. It doesn't matter how close I am up to the screen, too. Don't worry about that. Anyway, yo, been getting high lately. I'm high right now. You know, a lot of movies, I watch a lot of movies while I'm high. And people tell me, what kind of movies do you want to see? Or what movies can I watch while I'm high? Or like, what's a good stoner movie? I'll tell you what, some good stoner movies. I'll give you the essential pack right here. Matter of fact, it's on the funny paper, so might as well read these shits right off the funny papers. Actually, it's all 3 Fridays. Watch that shit, you know. It's Friday, Craig. Stimulate your mind. You ain't got shit to do, Craig. Yo, you gotta watch that. And then you gotta watch all three Harold Kumars. Now the thing about Harold Kumar, the first one, Harold Kumar goes to White Castle. The first one, here in Canada, we don't have White Castle. But if you go to Walmart, there's a White Castle. They sell White Castle burgers in Walmart, in the freezer section, so it's okay. Okay, so if you got a craving for White Castle burgers after seeing that movie, yo, just go to Walmart. It'll be okay. There's burgers in the freezer aisle for it. Then you can watch How High, tell a classic story about, you know, 2 African Americans making it in society and in an Ivy League school. Mac and Dev as well. Mac and Dev goes to high school, which is 2 rappers as well doing their goddamn thing in school. Then there's Half Baked, classic Dave Chappelle movie, where, you know, they find some good weed and their buddy gets us in jail. Stupid movie. I like that movie. I remember getting high to that movie. Actually, that was the movie that made me smoke weed. Shout out to that movie right there. Then there's Pineapple Express. There's Ted, because I got a talking teddy bear. Who the fuck doesn't like teddy bears? If you don't fucking like teddy bears, you need to get the fuck away from me. I don't even like that negativity around me. Because how the fuck you ain't liking teddy bears? That shit don't make no goddamn sense. And then you also gotta watch Dazed and Confused, because Dazed and Confused is like a classic tale about, you know, the last day of high school. And they have a party at the end. They have a fucking kick-ass time at the football field, and they get knocked by the police. It follows it follows a bunch of people. You gotta watch Dazed and Confused. Silent Bob and Jay Strikes Back. It's about, you know, Jay, he found some monkey and he dragged Silent Bob because he believes that the girl that lost the monkey lost the monkey still alive, and he got to bring the monkey to her anyway. It's a sucker for love movie. Matter of fact, most of these movies I was watching were sucker for love movies, and where, you know, you gotta take the girl on a date or bring flowers to her or do something heroic to get noticed by the girl, then ask her out on a date or go for the kiss. And I'm like, whoa, man, this shit is not real, man, because most of the girls right now ain't going for that, yo. That shit is not real, yo. You gotta give the dick before anything. You gotta give the dick before you take a girl or walk on the beach. You gotta give her the dick before you give her flowers. Give the girl the dick. Matter of fact, give the girl the dick about 20 times, then you give her flowers. And if you happen to give a woman the dick 200 times, then you give her a ring. Moving on. Here's some real shit to watch, okay? Here's some shit to watch. If you're not a stoner, if you're not a stoner, things that's recently popped on in the world of entertainment on the funny papers. Right now, the funny paper said Afterlife review. Watch the Afterlife review because the new season just came out, season 2. All right, maybe I should check that out. I did see, actually, the first 3 episodes. I gotta say that this guy is fucking sad. It's suicidal influence, heavily dark humor. But if you into that, check that shit out. I actually thought it was funny too, but the guy's fucking sad. He's fucking sad, but he's real though. I dig that shit. My man Jerry Seinfeld got a new comedy special out on Netflix, and it's called 23 Hours to Kill. I suggest you guys check that out because it is Jerry Seinfeld. So if you guys want to see some classic materialistic comedy, check that shit out. I seen that shit, and when I think about it though, is I just see an OG in action though. It got a lot of old jokes. But check that shit out. If you got some time to kill, check that shit the fuck out. Now here on the Funny Papers, I was they asked me what my opinions be these days on shit that I see these days. I seen a topic. I seen actually a status in a group in Facebook. It's a group comedians of Montreal, and in the status it was a post of a video, and in the video was this girl performing. Girl's name was Humi Hiroshima. It was a pretty good comic. In the status though, it said, finally a girl that's actually funny. Now when I saw this in the Facebook group, I got a little triggered my damn self. I didn't even want to touch on it. I didn't even want to comment on it because I knew a bunch of female comedians myself, and already I could just feel the heat coming from their nostrils just looking at their shit. So I ain't even want to look at their shit and already I had something to say about this shit on this podcast about it before I even looked at the comments. I saw the comments 2 hours before I'm broadcasting right now, and I'm like, God, because it was on the Funny Papers earlier, and I was like, okay, I'll touch on it. I saw the comments. I was like, oh shit, it was a female. The woman comedian did not waste any time lashing back at this stupid status that I personally think is stupid. Because if you're thinking like, are women funny? Like if you're thinking women aren't funny, then you haven't seen enough women being funny on stage. Because I've seen a lot of women being funny on stage. I've seen and then another thing, when I saw this comic too, I was like, obviously this guy has not been in the scene, has not even been watching comedy in Montreal for years. Because I'm like, yo, there's enough funny female comedians, enough funny women have been killing it recently. So I know what that this guy was obviously, but I'm not here to even talk about that guy. I'm here to even say, if you think that women aren't funny, then you must not. You just seen a lot of bad women comedian, or you probably think your dick jokes that aren't funny. You just mad because people aren't laughing at your dick jokes. Because there's a lot of women comedian that's influenced me. Tracy Ullman, Lionel Campbell, and Joan Rivers. The list goes on. Margaret Cho. Shit, Simone. God. So that's all your boy got left on your Funny Papers. And that's it. I'm your man, Vance Michelle, signing off.